into the action with Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure on Netflix.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So hello guys and welcome to Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure trailer breakdown. Yeah, this came out of the blue, and honestly I didn't know what to expect about Hidden Adventure, and so I didn't make any video about its news or anything that was coming up off it, because I thought that it was just going to be this very kiddish thing. But looking at it, this seems really promising, and there's quite some interesting news about it. Like, this might be canon to Camp Cretaceous as a whole, and as the writer has told, this might take place right after season 2 and before season 3, so it very much can be canon. And there's a lot more to talk about it, especially the new dinosaur that we have. More on that a little later in this video, but first we gotta talk about this promotional image that we see here, and it shows Blue facing off Bumpy. But this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is going to be canon or not, because in this image we can clearly see Echo and Charlie as well, so it could be just a promotional image. But if it is true, then well, it's not canon, because those two raptors are surely dead. Now with that out of the way, let's talk about the trailer itself, and it starts off with Brooklyn flicking a switch, and this opens up lights of this gate of the Hidden Adventure. And I like this so much because this is clearly reminiscent of the concept that we see of the Camp Cretaceous. The first ever teaser that we saw of Camp Cretaceous, it was this image right here. Then we see the campers walking into this hidden adventure place, and from the looks of it, they find out about this in Blue's paddock. And this is weird. Why would they find it in Blue's paddock? But we have that answer as well. We'll talk about it later in the video. But I think the whole synopsis of this hidden adventure is that the campers are looking for this food supply, and this is where they find out that there might be a hidden stockpile in Hidden Adventure. And here we see the campers sitting in the motorsport room. Then we see Ben and Darius having an adventure in a gyrosphere, and we see a Tarbosaurus making a cameo. And I think this is probably the first time Darius and Ben are together after Ben was found out alive. Then this is our first time seeing our camper Darius making a choice. It's either go through the vine or jump on the tree, and we see it taking a route of going down the vine. But I believe, what if we don't make a choice? Do we die? Or if we make the choice of jumping on the tree, what happens then? So it really does depend on the viewer's choices. And then we see the campers go into the tunnels where they find Toro again, and I believe this is what happens when you make a wrong choice. They say that we have to retrace our steps, so we do it all over again. We make a choice again if we have done a wrong choice. Then we see them making another choice of what date it's going to be, 2005, 2015, or 2974. I don't know what this will be a part of. Like, maybe it's something that we get to learn during this hidden adventure. But then we see Rexy, and this is probably taking place at the main street, so we see Rexy here. But it's cool to see Rexy back. And then we have our first look at the new big bad dinosaur. At first glance it looks like a T-Rex, but then you notice that it has new patterns and spikes, so it is a new big carnivore. And then we see the compies chasing off Darius. The campers are having to make new choices, and they are being chased out by pteranodons. And then we see them happy, maybe they have succeeded in maybe trapping the Tarbosaurus. Then we see the Tarbosaurus chasing the Jeep, and this is very reminiscent of the Jurassic Park T-Rex chase scene. And then we see Darius leaping off the lagoon. I don't know what he's doing. And here we see them on a roller coaster. This is the Blue roller coaster, and that's why they might have found out a hint of the hidden adventure in Blue's paddock. Then we see Darius clicking on this pad. Then we see the return of Mr. DNA, and I believe Mr. DNA is going to be the narrator of this whole hidden adventure. And then we see this shot of the campers, and I believe this could be the canon ending where they find the food supply. Then we see Darius being chased off by this big theropod and almost getting eaten. Then we see the roller coaster breaking down, and this carnivore almost eats them. And maybe what I think might have eaten them, because this could be a death animation that you made a wrong choice and you die. Same as with this image of Baryonyx's, and it's good to see the Baryonyx return, where the Baryonyx might eat the camper if you have made the wrong decision. Here we see more choices: bring Bumpy or leave Bumpy. I don't think this would have much significance, or maybe this could lead to the battle of Blue and Bumpy. Then we see the car getaway or roller coaster, and this is what I'm talking about. We see the roller coaster choice, and also we see the Jeep choice. I mean, what if the roller coaster is the wrong choice? We see the Tarbosaurus attack the roller coaster, and we see the roller coaster has broken down. What if this is the wrong choice and the campers end up dying? So we go back and make the right choice of choosing the campers going by the Jeep. And also, it's a cool thing to notice that this whole roller coaster sequence is a nod to the Bone Breaker from Jurassic Park the game, which is now sadly being decanonized. And then we see this image of the campers hiding from what I believe to be the Tarbosaurus, and another image shows that they might have made the right decision or the right choice, so they are happy. Then we see Rexy in between of the roller coaster, and from the looks of it, Rexy might leap. Next up, here we see the clearest shot of the new carnivore, which many believe it to be the Tarbosaurus, but some consider it to be the hybrid. If it is a hybrid, I'm totally fine with it, but I believe this could be a Tarbosaurus because if you remember, in Jurassic World there was a toy shop which showed a Tarbosaurus that looks very much like this Tarbosaurus, this dinosaur that we see here in Camp Cretaceous. And I don't know why people are hating this so much, because I mean, we have this, right? This is supposed to be a Tarbosaurus, and we're in a universe where this Giganotosaurus is supposed to be prehistoric accurate. The spiky Godzilla looking Giganotosaurus is supposed to be scientifically accurate in Jurassic World lore, so why could this be a Tarbosaurus? Like, why are people having so much trouble believing this is a Tarbosaurus? I mean, I like the design. I don't mind it being a Tarbosaurus. And yeah, that wraps up today's video. What do you think about this hidden adventure? What are you expecting from this hidden adventure? I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, as always, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.